I'm at Lan Su Chinese Garden in Portland with Glenn. And Glenn, so we've been talking to everybody about the winter and gardens and plants, so I have to ask, so how did the garden fare?
Well, it was the toughest winter for us. We've been around now for 16 years, and this was the most snow we had ever seen. And I think the real damage came from all of that weight, that snow on all the broadleaf evergreens.
But, you know, it still looks beautiful. I mean, if you really look hard, you can see some broken branches and things. It's all cleaned up. You guys did a great job. And it's just a beautiful time to come because it's spring and things are blooming.
Thank goodness, you know, thank goodness for the change of seasons and that feeling of hope again, to see things leafing out. It's a good sign.
Yeah. Do you have some favorites to tell us about?
Well, right now we have the Chinese fringe flower,
It's beautiful.
which is exploding with color. We've got two varieties. One's a pink fringe flower, and the other one is a white fringe flower called Snow Dance, and they are in peak bloom. We have some fragrant magnolias, still a few camellias even blooming. Lots of color, lots to see.
Yeah. And then we noticed one of your staff, one of the horticulture staff, doing something with this pine tree. So what is that? And explain it to us.
Right, so part of our spring maintenance with the pine trees is to go through and break part of the new growth, which is called a candle, a pine candle. And there's a window in which you can do that. While that candle is still green and flexible, it very easily breaks off. So we're going through right now, and when you break it off, you just get less needles on that branch, and it's a way to kind of control the growth of the plant.
Because pines, you really don't want to go in and chop them.
Right.
They don't really take to that. So this way, it kind of controls the growth.
Yeah, right. If you use a hedge trimmer, you're going to get brown needles when that candle unfurls. So you want to go through and do it by hand, and it'll break nice and evenly.
Well, thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
That's great. And I'm sure there's some other things going on in the garden. There's always something happening on weekends.
There is always something happening. This month in particular, we've got a wonderful botanical art show. So the Oregon botanical artists got together last year and came down here and studied the plants and then put together this wonderful show, all featuring plants from our garden.
Wow.
And the art is in each of the buildings down here.
Yeah, it is really beautiful, and they are meticulous. I mean, pencil drawings and ink drawings, but you can really see pieces of the plant that you don't notice sometimes. And really, May is a special month here. What's going on?
So May is National Asian Pacific Heritage Month. At the garden, we're celebrating it as well. We've got cultural performances every Saturday and Sunday at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. You can see dance, opera, kung fu, all sorts of things.
So there really is something to see any time of the week, but on the weekends it's even special, more special.
It is. There's lots of programming going on year-round during the week and the weekends.
Yeah. And all of that is included in your fee for the garden, right?
That's right, all
Perfect.
free with admission.
That is nice. Well, you know, you can come out this weekend to see the Lan Su Chinese Garden or any time of the year because there's always something going on. There's always something beautiful to see. Sit down and relax, have a tea in the tea house, and then just enjoy the beauty of the garden. Glenn, it's always so pretty. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.